Alrighty, hey there guys, Adrian DeCosta here, aka JARRAN95, coming at you guys with another video. So today guys, it is going to be the first of what will be many episodes on the Seahawks theme team. We're going to be doing this on launch day, and then we're going to do every 2 weeks after this video. So the next one will be coming out early September, if I'm not mistaken. Just looking at the calendar, yes, September 2nd will be the next one, and then we'll just go from there. Overall, though, guys, you know, the Seahawks team, you know, I did one last year and I did one the year before that. And I really do want to thank you guys for the support on the series. Last year, I'm sorry that it came to an abrupt end. I just despise Madden 22 with a passion. I could not bring myself to play it anymore after around late May, early June. Whenever Russell Wilson's golden ticket from last year came out, I just could not bring myself to play it anymore just because I just could not stand it. So that is why we never really saw the end of the Seahawks team. But hopefully this year it changes. To start off with, though, we are at 81 overall. We got a pretty good defense to start. I'll showcase the defense when we get there. Offensively, we do need a decent amount of upgrades to start. I'm hoping that the Team Diamond, whenever the first Team Diamonds drop, which should be within the next couple of weeks, I'm hoping that the first Team Diamond drop is like an offensive lineman, like Steve Hutchinson, maybe Walter Jones. Maybe like a James Carpenter even, or a Russell Okung. You know, just some good offensive linemen. J.R. Sweezy is another one because he actually did retire with the Seahawks. I think it was him. I know KJ Wright did, but I can't remember if J.R. Sweezy did recently as well. But we'll get into it, guys. If you guys do want to help me get on the road to 500 subs, guys, a great way to do that would be to subscribe to the channel, as well as like the video and leave a comment. So with that being said, guys, Russell Wilson is the starting quarterback. Obviously, now he is in Denver as he now has his Broncos chemistry. But Russ is fantastic. I love this card. He's been very good so far as a quarterback. He's got 80 speed, 84 throw power, 81, 82, 84 for the accuracies, 86 play action. You know, Russell Wilson just definitely one of the better quarterbacks in the game. I would definitely say that if you're looking for a budget quarterback, I would say he's definitely a top 3 budget QB in the game. Overall, he does make some good throws. He is pretty elusive with 80 speed and 80 acceleration. So overall, I do like this Russell Wilson. I do think he'll take the starting job for a little while until we get a quarterback upgrade. Maybe there'll be Drew Lock, who's right here as well. If you guys want to, you know, bask in his inferiority. No, I'm just kidding. But if you want to just look at the Drew Lock. We'll look at the Drew Lock stats if you guys, just to showcase it for him. So he's got 73 speed, 77 throw power, and then just like 75, 74 and accuracies, and even like throw on the run is like a 76. So for next one we got DK. Now DK Metcalf, he's actually pretty good for his stats. 85 speed, 88 jumping, 80 to 77 change of direction. He's got good route running to start the year, as he has 82, 80, and 83. But for some reason, I don't know if it's just me. Maybe he just isn't like I'm just not targeting him enough. But DK has not been playing as good as I thought he would. Maybe it is just me. I don't feel like I'm targeting him enough. I often find myself targeting Lockett more. And I see him getting open a lot more. Now, again, maybe it's just the way that it is for myself. But, yeah, DK is definitely still a good card. I still would recommend. I apologize for some reason. I just ended up yawning. But I definitely would recommend picking up DK Metcalf if you definitely want to. If you definitely have the coins for him. Lockett will show next. Definitely one of the better receivers on this team. Definitely it's second. I would say probably the best receiver. He is very fast. He doesn't jump very high, but he's very fast. He's very fast and he's very agile too. He's very quick in and out of routes. I've noticed this year, you know, with his 87 acceleration, his 87 agility. But the biggest change for me that I absolutely love is the fact that he is a playmaking receiver this year. He is no longer a deep threat, which is fantastic because, quite honestly, I just did not like the fact that he was a deep threat. That was the biggest problem I had with him. Not because of the fact that he was 5'10", it was because he was a deep threat wide receiver. But this year, he's a playmaker, which is great because he'll get the route tag, he'll get slot-o-matic. Because it does seem like playmaker is the new route runner this year, or the slot receiver. Actually, they still have the slot archetype, but it just seemed like Lockett is the new route running wide receiver. So we got Austin Blythe here for the Seahawks team builder for the offensive side of the ball. Now, the Seahawks team got 3 team builders. I will showcase the second and third one when we get to him. But Austin Blythe here doesn't play that horrible by any stretch. He's got 84 strength, 84 pass block finesse, 83 run blocking. Doesn't have the best pass block power with only a 79, but he's still a pretty solid offensive lineman overall. I do think he actually is, he's a good pickup. He's definitely very expensive right now. He's about 50,000 coins, give or take. But hey, you know what? 50K coins, you get a starting center for like a couple of weeks. I don't think that's the worst idea. And even then, once we get like a Kevin Mawai or we get like a Max Unger, even if we get another like a center, he can definitely take that. We can definitely bump him down. And we get another Seahawks chem because we don't have we do have a backup center, but I don't have him in the lineup. Same with Damian Lewis and Charles Cross. Definitely hope they get upgrades this year. You know what? Let me actually put the backup left guard in the left tackle in here. Wait, I guess I don't have it anymore. I did have the backup the second left tackle, but I guess I don't have it. Now, Abraham Lucas is the next guard. Now, this is the Seahawks rookie premier. Definitely look to grab him if you can. He is a free card if you do the rookie premier token exchange. If you do how it works this year for the rookie premier token exchange, if you do the 1 token exchange, it is a pack of 10, and you could pick from that 10. If you do the 3 token exchange, it is every rookie premier, and you could pick any one of them. But both of those are binder exclusive or BND, like the NCATs. And then if you go with the 5 exchange, it is an auctionable rookie premier. I went with this one. When I picked him up, he was the 3 token exchange, so I basically guaranteed myself to pick him up. But Abraham Lucas is fantastic. Great pass blocking. Cannot run block for shit whatsoever. But he's also pretty fast, too, with 75 speed at right tackle. So he's going to be able to get out there on the edge more and stop those loopers a little bit better. Obviously, the loop blitz meta at a 3-3-5 normal is taking over the game, and it's definitely a little bit hard to block if you aren't really prepared for it. Definitely would recommend looking up how to Google how to block it. So, but Abraham Lucas is definitely a good right tackle. RASHAAD Penny actually got an elite this year. Was not prepared for that. I was expecting him to be a gold, but considering how he played in the back half of the season last year, I'm actually not surprised that he got a elite in that sense, because he was one of the best running backs throughout the back stretch of the year. Like, I think the last 5-6 weeks, he was like second in the league in rushing, only behind Jonathan Taylor. But RASHAAD Penny, 80 speed, 82 excel, 80 agility. This card is actually a lot better than his stats indicate. He does break a lot of tackles. For some reason, I don't know what it is, but this card does break a lot of tackles. I think it is because he is 220 pounds and he's 5'11", so he's a little low to the ground, and he is a big guy. So, definitely look to pick him up. He's probably about like 9-10K. However, if you can't afford RASHAAD Penny and you're looking for just a budget card, I cannot recommend this Kenneth Walker enough. This Kenneth Walker has exceeded my expectations for a 78 overall gold card. I absolutely love this card. He's 83 speed, 84 acceleration, 84 agility. So he's already got better physicals than RASHAAD Penny. He's got similar carrying. The catching is much, much worse. He's got better change of direction. And he's got similar trucking, a little decently lower break tackle. But I cannot recommend this Kenneth Walker enough. I would absolutely give him a try. He absolutely kills it. I think this card is very, very good. I even have him on my No Money Spent team, which if you guys want to see me keeping up with No Money Spent squad, as well as maybe even doing No Money Spent lineup updates on the channel, subscribe to the channel, and also go follow me on Twitch, guys. I will try to start streaming consistently more on Twitch. Next week, I'm going to be looking to stream early in the week, maybe Monday, maybe Tuesday. So go check that out and give me a follow on Twitch while you're at it. Thank you. So I'm at a bit of a crossroads with the tight end position, guys. There is a promo out right now with the new division winners where you can get any player that played for your team that plays, like you can get any of the division winners, like for example, Micah Hyde, Aaron Jones, Carlton Davis, there's another one, Jameis Winston I was about to say, but he's an unsung hero. But the NFC West one is Tyler Higbee, who's a tight end, and all of the division winner cards get the division cap, right? All the player division cap. So like Tyler Higbee would get Seahawks cap, even though he's never played for the Seahawks yet. He has, I don't know if he ever will, but that was just being funny. But as I was saying, Tyler Higbee does get Seahawks chem. So I could look to pick up Tyler Higbee and put him in at Noah Fant's spot. I would get a much better tight end. But I also think I might do strict Seahawks team, aka if you've never played for the Seahawks in any way, shape, or form, you're not on the team. So let me know in the comment section, guys. Should I do that? Should I be allowed to get some fillers in for the lineup? Or do you guys just want me to do strict theme team? If you guys want me to do strict theme team, do you guys want me? Are you guys okay with fillers? Do you want me to pick up the Tyler Higbee? Let me know in the comments, guys. Whatever one is the most liked or the most recommended, I will go down that route. So, anyways, for abilities, guys, there really isn't that many abilities in the game right now. We have like different abilities. We're just trying out some things. We got Omaha and Persistent on Russ. 2 Yakum ups with Second Wind on Lockett, and then Energizer on Metcalf, and then Energizer on Lockett. Austin Blythe with Tough Nut just to get extra blocker resistance. Gabe Jackson with Polar Elite to increase the effectiveness on pull blocks. I run a lot of bases and a lot of counters with my runs, especially the offense that I was running. The offense I'm running now, not as much, but I do still have them. Might look to cut this in favor of something else, but I don't know what yet. And then Abraham Lucas with Fool Me Once, which gets blocking resistance faster, and Identifier, which is now 3 fucking AP this year, which I do not and will not understand why it is this expensive just to see your opponent's user. That is ridiculous. I think that absolutely needs to change. Now moving on to defense, guys. Now we have a couple of great cards on defense. Let me showcase you first the Sam Adams team captain. Now I picked this card because he was a Seahawk, not just because I thought he was the best team captain, which, spoiler alert, he is the best team captain. But for myself personally, I picked him because he was a Seahawk. So my hands are kind of tied. If I'm making like a strict strict Seahawks team, this is the obvious pick because he did play for them, as you can blatantly see in the picture. Look on the right. Oh, look, beautiful Seahawks colors. Anyhow, but this card's really good. 88 power move, 87 block shed, 80 speed. He also has 87 pursuit. Yeah, there it is, right there. I like this card a lot. Even, you know, just as a team captain, I think this card's really good. But obviously on a Seahawks team or any team for that matter, this card is a lot better in terms of his player. Next we have Cam Chancellor. Now this card you could only get by pre-ordering Madden 23. Now for some reason, I don't know what it was, EA kind of messed up again this year with the pre-order stuff. You can get 2 of the all Madden players, or if you pre-order the game after the 22nd of July, there were still people that were getting it. So I don't know if that was a mistake or not, but either way, I have my Cam Chancellor. I'm completely happy with it. But Cam Chancellor, 87 speed, 89 acceleration, 87 zone coverage, 88 hit power. Comes with Enforcer built into his player for 2 AP. Has 84 pursuit, which is pretty great. So he does get Enforcer for 2 AP. Other abilities, you know, he does get things like Persistent again. He also does get like Second Wind, you know, stuff of that nature. And then in his second ability slot, he gets a couple of unique. He does get Lumberjack, which helps get cut stick fumbles, as well as increase fumble chances. Also does get things like, say, Run Stopper and Secure Tackler. However, this one I don't understand. This is flat zone KO, but why does it require me to have 87 man coverage to be able to get flat zone KO? I don't get it. Not that it matters right now, because obviously Cam, I don't even think has, he just has 87 zone coverage, so he would be able to get flat zone KO once they fix this, which I absolutely think they will, but who knows. But I'll look to add flat zone KO because I do play, with this team specifically, I do play Legion of Boom style defense, cover 3 base, bring Cam Chancellor down into the box, even though he's not playing sub linebacker. Bring Cam Chancellor into the line of scrimmage area to oversee the run and let him play on the flats, and then trust my outside cornerbacks to be able to play on the outside. It's a little bit harder against tight and compression sets, but definitely is something that I look to do when I'm playing with this team specifically. Next, we have the Unsung Hero Quandre Diggs. Now, this card is very, very expensive. He's about 200,000 coins, so obviously if you can't get him, I would not be I wouldn't be upset, honestly. He's very expensive, but he's coming in with 88 speed, 87 acceleration, 87 zone, 88 hit power. Quandre Diggs is the ideal Earl Thomas for myself. We may never get Earl Thomas in MUT ever again, and you know what? At this point, I'm completely fine with it considering his situation. But Quandre Diggs plays that role perfectly for myself. I love this Quandre. He also has some solid stats in the run game with 83 pursuit and 86 play recognition. You're not going to get anything out of him in terms of block shedding, but, definitely can get something out of him in terms of, like, pursuing the run and, getting back there. Of course, he plays my center field safety, so really can't really ask too much for that. RT Burns is actually the Seahawks team builder for the defensive side of the ball. He actually is the Seahawks one. But Arnie Burns, 85 speed, 87 acceleration, 85 man, 79 zone, and 79 press. I do wish his zone coverage was a bit higher. I wish his zone was like 83, 84 zone, and he had like 82 man. I'd be completely fine with that because obviously I don't run a lot of man coverage. Definitely look to try and sprinkle it in, don't get me wrong, but I'm just not a man coverage person. Never really have been. But, the speed, agility, and acceleration are pretty solid to start the year. This RT Burns is actually really, really solid of a cornerback. I don't think he's worth the price tag, though. Like, he's going for right now, like, I think almost 50,000. I don't think he's worth it. Next, we have Shaq Griffin. He's core elite for the Jaguars, but obviously you can, with the team chemistry and abilities, you can get the change the team counts. But Shaq Griffin, 86 speed, 85 excel, 85 zone. Also has some solid stats, in pursuit with 80 pursuit. But I like this card a little. I actually like this card quite a bit. 86 speed. He's 6 feet tall. Definitely on the lower end of height in terms of this game. But compared to DJ Reed, he's definitely a giant amongst midgets. And speaking of DJ Reed, we'll go ahead and showcase DJ Reed real quick. 84 speed, 86 acceleration, 83 zone. Now, he actually plays my slot cornerback. I don't have him playing deep like that just because he is so small. But I do play him in the slot corner. He's actually been solid as a slot cornerback, so I actually don't mind having him. We have Frank Clark as one of our pass rushers. I'm just trying to breeze through as many as I can right now, guys. 83 power move, 76 finesse move, 76 block shed. Not bad. I was not expecting this card to be an elite this year. I thought he was for sure going to be a low gold because he did not have a good year last year with the Chiefs. And he actually just got released by the Chiefs like a few months ago, if I'm not mistaken. So obviously there's still a couple of cards we're missing. Jadeveon Clowney, for some reason he's not in MUT yet. But when he's in MUT, I definitely will look to pick up Jadeveon Clowney. We also have Ahkello Witherspoon here, but he really doesn't see the field, even though he is decently taller. But I'll showcase Ahkello Witherspoon stats in case you guys want to see them. For some reason this year, he does get Seahawks chemistry. I don't understand it. He never played a regular season game with us, and yet Ahkello Witherspoon gets Seahawks chem. Why is that? Don't know. Do I care? Probably not. So, but yeah, that is Ahkello. Definitely gonna have him on the team if they're just gonna keep giving him chems. Now, Bobby Wagner definitely is a solid playmaker for this team. Even though, yes, he is a linebacker, he does make some plays. He's gotten a couple of interceptions in some solo games. I'm really not playing a whole lot of head-to-head right now. I'm trying to get over my of playing online just because of how bad last year was. And also, when it comes to this game, I really haven't been wanting to play a whole lot of online right now, simply because I was trying to get my team up and get this video out for you guys. So, but Wagner has been a good playmaker on the team. I've definitely enjoyed having him out there in the sub linebacker position. He has 85 pursuit and 82 block shed. And one thing I do like this year that they made for linebackers that they made was that they're more reactive to the run, which is huge in this game because a lot of people are running the ball pretty consistently right now, simply because of the fact that it's hard to pass because of how good the pass rush is and how good defense and overall is. So a lot of people are just running the ball, and having those linebackers out there to react to the run and get to the backfield or stop the ball carrier definitely is very helpful. We also have Jordan Brooks here as well. Now, this is not the 85 overall, unfortunately. There is an 85 overall in the game for the pre-order for the Madden 22 rewards. For Madden 23 pre-order rewards for GameStop. I apologize for the yawn, guys. But obviously, I didn't pre-order from GameStop. I pre-ordered directly from the console, from the Xbox store. or Microsoft Store. Yeah, Jordyn Brooks is really solid in terms of stopping the run. We got Jamal Adams right here, but he actually doesn't see the field at all. He actually does not play. Same with Shelby Harris. He really doesn't play that much either. We also have Jarran Reed here. He actually is the Packers team builder. As you can see right here, he actually is the Packers team builder. But obviously, he does get Seahawks chem as he was drafted by the Seahawks. But as an interior pass rusher, he's pretty solid with 63 speed, 87 tackling, 85 block shed, and 79 power and finesse move. He's got a good balance of power and finesse, which you rarely see in like defensive linemen. Like a lot of linemen are like heavy to one side and then pretty light in the other. Jarran Reed is pretty average on both. Like even Frank Clark, like I said, is like 83 power move, but he's like a 76 finesse. Jarran Reed is pretty even on both, so that's pretty sweet, which means he can use both power or finesse to get around and get sacks or get to the quarterback or the running back even. Now in terms of abilities, guys, we have a couple of different abilities. You know, we do have our, you know, some recuperations. These are mainly for like here for like, say we're going up against like guys that like the no huddle. You know, we got some recuperations there. Tip drill. I'm just trying out tip drill right now. I don't think it's that good, but we're going to wait and see. Definitely I'll try it on tip drill on Quandre. Cam Chancellor with reinforcement and enforcer. We also have a universal coverage on Shaquille Griffin and Quandre with zone hawk. And then Sam Adams we got inside stuff with. I definitely like that inside stuff, obviously, for, you know, those runners, especially right now, again, with a lot of people probably looking to run the ball a decent amount. You know, definitely look to pick up that inside stuff on Sam Adams if you can. Then we got like Michael Dixon and Jason Myers as our special teams. For specialists, we got Kenneth Walker and Rashad Penny as third and power backs respectively. Slot receiver and corner is Tyler Lockett and DJ Reed. We got Bobby Wagner and Jordyn Brooks at sub linebacker. We got Shelby Harris. I think this card should actually be replaced with somebody else. Actually, I think honestly, I don't really think we have. You know what? I'll do I'll do Darrell Taylor. So we'll give put Darrell Taylor here. We got Sam Adams and Jarran Reed at defensive tackle. Frank Clark at rush end. Strategy, guys, we're using the Rams offense and the Ravens defense. There's also a strategy item in the game this year that gives you times 1, 2, or 3 for your specific team chem. So I went out and got the Seahawks one just because why not? So that can open up some space, guys. And then we have the starter stuff like the uniforms, the stadium, and the Coach Madden. So that's going to do it, guys. It was a bit of a longer video, but usually these ones are pretty long. So if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to hit the like button. And once again, subscribe. I'm going to try and hit 500 subs this year for you guys. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. I'm out. Peace.